Hey everyone, today we are back in the weekly pack. We are going to be spamming this weekly pack. I should say I already have spammed this weekly pack. Oh my goodness. I'm sure I put something in the title or thumbnail. We have absolutely done it. It's very rare that I show an absolute meta scaled to the moon 50-50 run in these weekly pack, and I should say kind of my custom pack runs now. I'm kind of reserving it for the wild custom pack. But man, when you get one of those high rolls, one of those games where you basically get a whole team to 50-50 very quickly, you have multiple rounds to go where you're like, hey, I don't really know what to do with the team at this point. Let me introduce you to the Dumbo Octopus. The Dumbo Octopus is the culmination of this weekly. It's funny because I'm calling this the Dumbo Octopus video, but in reality, it's not necessarily a Dumbo Octopus run. It's just kind of the meme that comes in at the end. The bonus clips, I show a ton of the bonus Octopus glory, as well as I'm sure I'm either going to have one or two more weekly videos. I'm sorry if you don't like the repetition, but I try to keep certain themes with the videos, so even though it is repetitive in the pack, there is a lot of diversity within each video and between each video. So with that being said, we get into this run investing into the Bigfoot. There are certain pets I look for early on. Tier 1s would be the pheasant, the opossum, the duck, stuff I can transfer stats to. Basically, that's just setting up for the Dumbo Octopus and Cardinal on tier 2 and Bigfoot tier 2 and the Cardinal on tier 3. So because I already have the Bigfoot, I don't need the opossums. This is kind of an interesting start. I guess we leveled up our tier 1s, which is nice, leveled up in the Cardinal. There are other runs where I had like the ideal setup. I was hoping to show them, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen in this video, where basically you get something like a duck, possum, pheasant tier 1 setup. Then you can sell the duck and opossum onto a Bigfoot Dumbo Octopus, as well as a Cardinal that you leveled up into. Get all three of those pets in, as well as maybe a cassowary, and then you get the strawberry, Cardinal, cassowary going. You get your rolls generating for your Dumbo Octopus. It's just a crazy setup. If you spam the weekly a lot, you know what I'm talking about. This setup's a little bit different, but level 2 Bigfoot into the Platybalodon, it's honestly one of the strongest tempos in this weekly. Another great turn 5 tier 4 pet you can level up into would be the Hoatzin, but you need strawberries on your whole team, but that can give you a ton of trumpets. But you see here, on turn 5, I sell a strong level 2 tier 1 pet for a 2-5 base stats Dumbo Octopus. That does not help us at all in battle. So, very interesting move there. But it's all because the Dumbo Octopus is the key to the promised land in this weekly. I actually didn't watch the early game in this run back. I've played probably 30-40 games since this run in the weekly, including all the bonus clips and whatnot. I wanted to do everything I possibly could with the Dumbo Octopus this weekly and other pets and other combos. I had many videos, probably 8 other videos I wanted to put clips in, but a combination of, because this main run is so long and because I wanted to kind of tell a story in the bonus clips I have in here, I just pushed those videos out to potentially another video, or if I don't get to it, I don't get to it. But these are the ones I felt like were the best. And we are setting up for a turn 7 level up with the Cardinal. Have not been paying attention to what we're doing with the Dumbo Octopus right now. Not the most important. I will say though, if you get the early Dumbo Octopuses and you start rolling Octopi and you start rolling on these early rounds, you can get some amazing things that happen. For example, you can roll into a pill, and then you have a free pill, and then you can get other things going, like this banana. You can imagine, what can you do with a banana and a pill? Oh, that gives you a monkey. One of my favorite pets. I love it. I will always banana pill. Oh man, I'm probably going to skip out on the banana, and that is because we go for the double cardinal and the grapes. This is actually the only game that I spammed the grapes, which I'm surprised with how this game worked out. We have not only the Bigfoot for the rolls, we have the silver fox, we have the grapes, incredible gold generation, money generation, all just so we can maximize the rolls, hopefully get as many trumpets as possible, and survive as long as possible. So gonna throw the very cheap grapes on the silver fox. Should probably throw it on the platy. I would be shocked if I didn't take this platy. It's the only thing carrying us right now. Maybe I was hoping out that we could level the Bigfoot or the cardinal into something amazing on turn 9. And yeah, that would be elephant, seal, or ostrich at this point, because there's nothing else that this team has that would... this team cannot offer anything to any pet. It only needs something, and that something is scaling. So first level up, not great. The Yeti gives us rolls, which is good for the platy. We only have level 1 platy still. It's kind of awkward. We could combine cardinals. We could... Ooh, let's see what we get on the level. It's again... Not, I mean, Sleipnir would be great, but we don't have a scaler. So, like, why spend the money when you can just potentially lose 2 rounds and be done? Nessie is great. We're rolling a lot, but we have level 2 platy now. I figure, you know what? This might be able to carry us. Thought about even throwing the sushi, but at this point you might as well just go all in. So all I care about is leveling the cardinal and the silver fox and trying to get an ostrich or an elephant seal. And if you saw the if you think, go back to the title or thumbnail of this video, let's think about it. Do we go ostrich or elephant seal if we fill our entire shop with perks? Well, I guess we could technically go either, because if we fill our shop with perks, it means we're not using the perks. But of course, it's elephant seal. We have grapes on the whole team. We have level 2 silver fox. We get a 1 gold perk every turn. There's strawberry jam in the shop as well. So I'm like, yeah, of course I'm going to take that, even though we lose out on the gold next turn. And there's a chocolate. So on turn 11, we will have level 2 elephant seal. There's actually a level up in the cardinal. We only have 2 trophies. So we are going to have 7+ turns to go after this round, assuming the run stays alive. And why wouldn't it? It's the main run. That'd be really hilarious if it just died out and I was like, all right, next run, here we go. Let's see what else we got. Man, I'd be hurting if we were doing that. The cardinal level up is kind of controversial in my eyes, but we have 16 gold right now. We would have 7 gold, or 7 turns of the level 3 cardinal, which is 7 turns of a 1 gold reduced perk. So 3 gold is going to pay itself off at least double. And at this point, level 2 elephant seal, insane gold generation, might as well buy every perk in the shop. It does not matter what. Once we get to 3 gold or less, we will roll down for strawberry jams. But then once we get to 0, I figure it's probably best if I freeze whatever perks are in the shop, because then we freeze, because then we get the free grapes as well. So then we can throw perk, throw grapes, get the cycle going again. And that was all our turn 11. So this is turn 12 right here. This is the second turn we have level 2 elephant seal. And our team is halfway there, halfway to 50-50. It's a quick trip, you know. Once you get to this point, usually runs would end at this point. So not only have the turns gone longer, but because it's only turn 12, but yeah, it's pretty funny how it works out sometimes. But yeah, absolutely scaling to the moon. And at this point, our silver fox is, yeah, obviously getting all of its triggers. Don't need to worry about protective equipment or anything like that on this team. But if you played this weekly before, or if you haven't, let me tell you, there's no perks or protective equipment that offer you anything in this pack. The only like decent perk there is tomato and pancakes. Well, we're not going to need pancakes, obviously, It's turn 13. It's the third turn that we've had the level 2 elephant seal, and we are at 50-50. 50-50 on the Bigfoot. We're basically there, right? We need to buy one more perk, which we get a free perk at the start of the turn. Check that. We technically need to buy 2 perks. We'll do something about it. So check this out. 2 Dumbo Octopus in the shop. I freeze one of them. Why? Level 2 Dumbo Octopus will reduce the cost of the perk. We don't need that. We just need the perks. I'm obviously not going to sell one of my 50-50s. The only open slot we have on the team is the elephant seal. So we're going to buy a couple perks. We're going to take our gold, 21 gold by the way, and free roll. We did not get our Bigfoot rolls that turn. That's actually devastating. Silver Fox I think is still best to keep in front, but devastating that we don't get our Bigfoot to faint. So here we go. We roll. And check this out. We fill our shop with perks. I don't even freeze everything. I can freeze stuff, right? I can start freezing perks and freezing like strawberry jams and kind of cheese this out. I think about throwing the mana potion. I'm like, you know what? The team's too strong. Give me options. Like, give me pepper. Exactly. Give me pepper. Give me melon. Give me mushroom. Give me pita bread. Give me lemon. Give me salt. Doesn't really help us. I was thinking about stuff that could power through melons, but there's coconut in this pack that's very prevalent, so stuff like that's really not good. But pepper and melon is great against coconut. Pita bread, not so much. But yeah, you see the teams we're facing. I mean, it's turn 14. It's just a complete joke. By the way, not only do we have all these 50-50s, we have 34 trumpets. Like, we just generate a massive amount of trumpets, so it's not even close. And I figured, you know, I don't have to use these perks. I can kind of figure out, like, I don't know what I want to do, but I know I probably want to buy a real Velociraptor and a 2 gold pizza. I'm like, no, I don't need the stats. So all these things, waffle, we don't need it. Silver Fox level, really just don't need it. I kind of wanted to find a real Velociraptor, and then I realized this chocolate is hogging up the shop too, so I'm like, alright, I don't need this chocolate. There's a real Velociraptor, so is that what I was looking for? We take the grapes. What pet am I looking for if I don't take a real Velociraptor? I mean, really? Or am I just memeing at this point? No, there's got to be something I'm looking for in the pet shop, because I am not freezing, or like I am unfreezing things in the item shop to make sure my pet shop's open. 40 trumpets, by the way. All of our Silver Fox levels, and check. Oh, I thought our Bigfoot was gonna faint. I was gonna say check this. Nope, check that. Check yourself. So there's another real Velo. Is there something that would benefit off these perks? A panther? Am I looking for a panther? Cotton candy would be good to throw on the thing, yeah, that I buy, but not if my whole shop's frozen. So yeah, I'm like, okay, maybe I need to find a pet. And yeah, the main reason I wanted to show all this is because it's very rare you get to do this in runs, right? I'm just rolling the whole turn down. Oh, there's a panther. Is it not panther? I'm rolling the whole turn down because I can, partly. And yeah, just kind of for the memes. Very rare you get the runs. I think at that point I recognize I can freeze the whole shop. Boom. There we go. It's all discounted perks in the shop. What I failed to do was unfreeze it all and then refreeze for my screenshots. And I failed to get a good screenshot when I was playing. So yeah, you learn from your mistakes. It's all good. I think the shot with them frozen is good. And are they all different? No, we have 2 Easter eggs, but they were all from rolling, but almost all different. I should unfreeze the Easter egg and try to get different. So what would you use? You see me making the decisions now, but let me know in the comments, what items would you use? And you see I'm still not happy with this. So I figured because there's coconut, pepper's a good trade with coconut. The cardinal's going to copy something. The cardinal copying pita bread or pepper would be great. I would think pepper would be the best, just to make sure you're going to trade with those coconuts. Obviously baguette would be a perfect trade with a coconut as well. So I think maybe front baguette, second, third position pepper. But melon might be better, and lemon also might be better because lemon, melon, they all trade with pepper. They all trade with not only each other, but with coconut as well. Except for coconut real velociraptor combos, then you got a problem. We're going to save that problem for next video, because this video was filling the whole item shop. The final bonus clip with music, I'm going to intro that now before we get into all these crazy bonus clips, because by the way, we're only halfway there with commentary. We have over 30 minutes of commentary in this video, which is insane. I'm definitely going to be out of breath by the end of it because I recorded one more video before this. So yeah, bear with me a little bit. But the final bonus clip, I wanted to show of strength with a level 1 elephant seal. So you see how quick I scaled with level 2 elephant seal here? I use level 1 elephant seal. I buy so many perks. I want to try to count how many perks I buy. I don't think I'm going to do it until after the video is uploaded. So I'll try to post in the comments, or if it's not posted and you want to count, let me know what you think. Looks like I finally made my decision on perks. We got a couple lemons. You know, I'm obsessed with lemons, so it only makes sense. We get snipes, so we get our Monty. Shout out to Monty. I hope we get to hear the baseball bat. Nope, they have a tomato. No baseball bat, no home runs, no Shohei Ohtanis. But we get our pita bread activation. We get to see all the equipment, and we get the dub. Only turn 17, by the way. We had full 50-50 on, what, like turn 14, 13? Insane. We are going to pivot what we are discussing. Keep with the Dumbo octopus theme. Keep with the cardinal. The shoe bill, yeah, it just kind of hangs around here and there. You're going to see it show up, and it's just because strawberries are so easy to use. We are going to shout out Flame96. The Flame96 Special is what I call this, because it's so easy to use the seal in this weekly when you have these setups. Not the sushi. The sushi is huge. I've said like, oh, there's no food in this pack. There's no food. There's only chicken leg. There's sushi as well. Sushi's amazing. Except if you have a beluga whale, you need to be careful. But the Flame96 Special. So the goal was to bring in the seal, to scale it up with my other pets, to use it to give attack to the other pets. And if you know what's happening with the strawberries and high attack pets in this pack, it culminates to a glorious, devastating final team. And this final team is very similar to the blind weekly that I ran, but some of these get a little bit stronger, and it's amazing. All right, that was my water break. We're back. We got a lot of stats going already, but we just got 50 trumpets to the face. So down to 2 hearts, 3 trophies, turn 11. Just like the main run, this is going to go pretty long, but we're going to cut it up. We're going to fast forward, I think, and start kind of cutting it up. I just wanted to intro the Flame96 Special. I know Flame doesn't upload as many videos, especially as many Super Auto Pets videos, but every time he does, it's an absolute banger. One of the pioneers of the game. The 5-of-a-kinds, which I went for multiple 5-of-a-kinds this weekly as well. Those bonus clips will happen in another video. So you see here the elephant seal comes in, and it's an easy pivot when you get to this point. Elephant seal come in. So we stop feeding the seal to a certain point, but then elephant seal go out, and this is the final team. I knew it was gonna happen. It happened quick. We cut just straight to the end because we got a lot more stuff to pay attention to and to get to here. The Flame96 Special, level 3 Therizinosaurus. I think you know what that's gonna mean. We have an Ambrosia and a Lemon, by the way, protecting our backline in a pack where there's Croc and there's Atlantic Puffin. I keep forgetting what the Atlantic Puffin. I kept calling it like African Penguin and this and that. Oh man, I was so confused. So in a pack with like those kind of snipes, very good to have protection on your backline or just stuff that can absorb those snipes. And look at this, coconut versus coconut. Fight. Who's gonna win? It's Hippo Coconut, extremely scary, 5 health breakpoint. Positive Coconut trades, 9 health breakpoint. Get absolutely smashed. They can't handle the seal. They just can't handle it. So you might as well do it again. And check this out. I rolled into a magic beans with the Dumbo Octopus, which when you have a magic beans and you have an elephant seal or a seal or anything that when it's fed a perk, it'll get a trigger. The magic beans is amazing because it's like the radish, but in the shop phase. You get a double trigger. You get a free trigger the next turn. And if you're gonna sell that pet, I mean, it's just even more amazing. So we use the cardinal to keep getting the magic beans for a couple turns. I thought this was so cool. It would be effective in a lot of like packs, but to get it this way with the Dumbo Octopus, I mean, come on. It doesn't get much better than this. And we have the Pepper Gorilla combo. I mean, it's just one of the best. The Pepper Gorilla guarantees that it's not going to get KO'd and it's going to get its coconut with 1 HP remaining. So it basically guarantees it's going to get 3 hits and it'll do a positive trade against another unit that has coconut, like we just saw. Absolutely amazing, right? So we're just going to go battle to battle here. You see, still got the magic beans on, so that means we did it for another turn. Get our Silver Fox triggers. Ooh, actually draw there, which is very, very scary. Oh, and these teams are getting so dangerous. So you see this is turn 15. If you compare these teams to my Blind Weekly or my Pelican video, my first weekly video, I'm sure these teams are much more scary and dangerous overall. I know there were still like times on like turn 15, 16 where I'd run into the 50-50 Ostrich Hamster teams in my Pelican video, but overall these teams, I guess if you were to compare like the turn 12 to 16 teams overall, probably would be much more strong in this video and my next video on this weekly pack. That's just the nature of the beast, and that's why I kind of pick a build early to do, and then these videos are kind of my later videos in the week are kind of the culmination of my weekly playing and extra clips that might not have fit into the previous videos. But this one's all about the Dumbo Octopus. It's just so perfect. We get the melon finally. We use the cardinal to get another melon, and you know what? We get it done. Flame96 Special again. And yeah, so let's talk about transforms. You can get Konpeitos and water Utes with the Dumbo Octopus. So I Konpeito here into a cassowary, which was awesome. And then this run was pretty close to the win. We had double Real Velociraptor with the Gorilla setup. So pretty consistent theme. I have some pretty crazy videos with the Real Velo kind of gorilla, or not really gorilla, but coconut setup. If you know, there's some really cool tech you can do with it to get the permanent coconuts and whatnot. So I am going to save that for the next video. We are going to keep this one rolling because we still have much more to go. And it's all about the Dumbo Octopus. So here you see I committed to a whale shark and a llama, which is amazing considering the team I have right here. And even more amazing considering I rolled into 2 Konpeitos. So, and level 1 whale shark, by the way. I rolled past so many whale sharks. I was like, I don't care about, I'll just roll 3 times and throw something on the whale shark. Konpeito into a raccoon, which honestly is pretty good. I know there's not a lot of like good equipment in the pack, but a lot of people are figuring out the Dumbo Octopus. So a lot of people do have equipment, and there is no source. Coconut. I mean, yeah. Raccoon it completely makes sense. We have another Konpeito for the llama. We're being greedy. We want to take a little more scaling on it. I don't know why. We have plenty of scaling, right? We're kind of smashing, which feels good. Got the cauliflower on it, which works wonders as well. There's cauliflower and panther, and you can go into cauliflower tomato, or panther tomato, or you can go into panther whatever the Dumbo Octopus gives you. So I'm just vibing at this point. I'm vibing with the Dumbo Octopus. I'm like, we're just having a good time. I'm assuming I'm looking for an elephant seal, but maybe not. At this point, I might not care. I might just be like, yeah, we're just rolling with this squad. Like, if we find chicken legs and stuff, cool, but does not look like we're going to find chicken legs. If I'm freezing these 1 gold perks, it has to mean that I'm looking for an elephant seal, right? There it is. Okay. Yeah, immediate freeze. So it's kind of the Meta Brusk death roll. I could have easily filled my team with a 5th pet and just foregone the llama scaling. Not the biggest deal. What did I get? 2 attack there. Our HP's capped. Really no reason to run a 4 squad here. And yeah, they have 42 trumpets, so this is what happens. And we don't get to see the next transform. So I was so devastated by that. That's what happens. When you have opportunities, you gotta seize them. You gotta absolutely seize them. So here you go. We got a similar team, but instead of a llama, we just scaled a hippo. So big hippo, we only need 1 transform. The transform is obviously going to happen on a whale shark. We roll into a strawberry jam before we actually transform. It's too perfect. Another strawberry there. What do? Do we just take the transform? Well, we can roll once, get something off the Dumbo, scale again. I wanted to get it as close to 50-50. Now 1 chicken leg gets it to 50-50. And we get a panther. I cannot tell you the excitement. So again, we either throw a tomato on it, or we just roll with the Dumbo Octopus and find something to put on the panther. I mean, give me... The first thing that pops in my head is a lemon. I love a lemon panther. I mean, this lemon panther would absorb 21 damage twice. It's basically a 2-trigger melon. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So the team's strong. It is turn 15, but we have like 2 50-50s. Finding another strawberry, I think, is a priority as well. So I'm kind of rolling for both. Yeah, strawberry on the real velo, which means we need to find another strawberry every turn. And now that I'm thinking about the real velo, a melon would actually be great on the panther. So then we can get the melon real velo. Looks like I am considering just going front hippo with the Rhizinosaurus. I think I want to just use this Dumbo Octopus to find 1 good perk for the panther, and then we just forego the Dumbo Octopus. Freeze a strawberry jam for the real velo. The grapes does not work on the panther as far as like its ability. It only works in battle now, the panther. Kind of unfortunate, but I understand why. Run into a salmon team, very scary. When you can just mow through a salmon team, you know you're doing good. So I'm like, okay, we're in a good spot still. Very good spot. We're getting level 2 shoe bill scaling on a real velo. Like, this run is amazing. It's on a great pace. Look at the shop I have frozen. I'm not really concerned. I mean, Panther Banana should probably take it. Sell the Dumbo, put in the Rhizinosaurus, take the coconut. Super, super, super greedy. And I'm frustrated at this point. That's what that little mouse movement was. I am very, very frustrated that I had the golden opportunity to Konpeito into a panther, to have an incredibly fun run, and I just completely blow the whole thing, and we don't get to see it through. Oh, you gotta seize on your opportunities, people. Oh man, I am just so devastated. So check this out. Turn 10, we leveled up into Ostrich with level 3 Bigfoot. Honestly, the best setup possible. No. Nobody wants any of that Ostrich business. It's back to the Flame96 Special. We are on a freaking roll on this video. I'm reeling you back in. I'm reminding you, we did it once. We're doing it again. We're doing it live. We bring in the shoe bill. Am I going to throw the chocolate on the shoe bill and go for a level 2 shoe bill with this team? So we have a Flame96 shoe bill scaling combo, which would be crazy actually. But level 3 Dumbo Octopus, level 3 Bigfoot, and level 1 Cardinal. I mean, this team has actually got it going. I see why I got rid of the Ostrich. I didn't want to freeze my pet shop. I was like, nah, I want to roll, but I don't want to freeze stuff. Apparently. I mean, what I wouldn't really look to. Oh, 2 sushis. We gotta feed the seal. And a free avocado. Don't mind if I do. I was gonna say the only thing I would look to level up after the shoe bill is the cardinal, but apparently we're not gonna do that. Hold on. What do we got here? It's fairy dust. I didn't know where to put this, so I was just thought, okay, I'll just throw a curveball. Little fairy dust battle. That one lasted a couple more rounds of winning, and then it lost. Back to the Flame96 Special. If you lasted this long, I mean, we need some curveballs here. Yeah, my voice is tired. I can tell, all this rambling. Noting the final bonus clip real quick with the level 1 elephant seal and seeing how many perks that we can buy. It's to intro the next weekly video that's going to come out. Is I had a run where I bought an ungodly amount of strawberries. So over the entire run, I want you to guess how many strawberries, or I should say consumed, because I am counting the cardinal getting a strawberry like it will from the Dumbo octopus here if I leave the cardinal in its current position. I count that because it was giving the cassowary a trigger. So how many strawberries do you think I could consume in a whole run? And it's pretty crazy looking back because I skipped strawberries too. Like I wasn't like totally focused as like a challenge to do it. But at a certain point I knew like, man, I bought so many freaking strawberries this run. Like this is crazy. So guess how many strawberries you think I could buy over a run. I know the number. I'm not going to say it. I thought about giving like it's over this amount, but no, I'm not even going to say it. I thought it was a pretty big amount. So I'm interested to see what people generally think and to see if it's actually like a big amount. But that'll probably be the main run. And here we are finishing up with our Flame96 Special. This is the team. This is the same team. We got a Konpeito. We ended with a level 2 small one. I thought it would have been really cool to push for the level 3 small one. Unfortunately, we don't get to do that. But with all that being said, we are going to get into the final bonus clip here. So this is the one you see. Yeah, if we're going to spam a level 1 elephant seal, it only makes sense that we have not only an insane amount of gold generation, or in this case, roll generation, free rolls, but also not 1, but 2 Dumbo octopi. So it's just... yeah, we're freezing. We are pre-freezing perks as well. It's turn 11, no elephant seal, by the way. So I am in a complete panic. We start overtaking the shop just like the main run. I am in a complete panic saying, oh no, dear God, where is my elephant seal? With all that being said, we're going to ride off into the sunset. Oh, that was a long one. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows.